What do you see as far as technologies that are either going to be improving, getting smaller, getting cheaper, anything coming in the technology world of drones that is going to be even more revolutionary?
Yeah, there's so many different things, and the big frame shift, like the big mind shift we have to move from is drones are a tool, a part of a larger ecosystem, right? So it's one tool that you can use. The big thing here is geospatial data. And that is the important thing, geospatial data. So it's not just drones; it's integrating the cell phone data, integrating the terrestrial scanners, right? You're integrating like using an iPad to get measurements. You're integrating fixed wing aircraft data that you can already generate, or satellite imagery. It's everything combined, but all of a tool is one of the many things that you can use, but or the drone is one of the many tools you can use. But the drone, the great thing about it is you can use it as little or as much as you need. And you hit it on earlier, like the speed of which you can deploy these drones is phenomenal. And you can just put it in the air and get the data that you need, and you can integrate it with whatever different softwares and programs you're already using. Um, Artificial intelligence is so wild. I've had several conversations this last week, especially once we had our last video. I just went ahead and was like, I'm going to learn everything I can about the roofing industry. This thing is so cool. And so I went out there and touched base with about 10 different companies that exist out there right now that do different sort of AI integrations for drone or for roofers, and either getting measurements and automatic estimators and using satellite imagery. Or one that was really interesting is what they do is they can fly over an entire neighborhood and they can point out different houses in that neighborhood that do need work just by plugging the data into an AI. To me, that's wild. Like that's huge, right?
Hmm.
Or using the drone to get high resolution cameras on those roof sightings, and you can identify all the different spots on those roofs that need work. And there's so many opportunities out there. It's really really cool. It really is. And um, just start having those conversations, and just don't be too stubborn on the technology. I know, like a lot of surveyors, they refuse to use GPS for the longest time, and then they refuse to use lidar for the longest time, and now it's gotten to the point to where every surveyor is using lidar, right? So it's just one of them things to where be ahead of the curve, because these tools exist. They're cost effective. They're efficient. They reduce your risk. Just be in the know, and just really follow what's going on in the industry.
Right on. Well, what would let's say today, if you're out there,
Mhm.
commercial roofer, and you're looking to not just get educated, but to really learn how to integrate drone technology into their process when they call Blue
Mhm.
Falcon, what can they
Sure.
expect? What would
Yeah.
maybe that roadmap look like?
So the thing about us is we what that would look like is they would contact us and we would have an initial consultation. And that's completely free. I'll make that very clear. And it's just talking about your individual challenges for your business and trying to get a roadmap of what you need. So we don't have a pricing tier or structure or any of that, because everything is dependent upon what you need as a company. Every company is different on that side. And then once we have those conversations, then we can essentially generate you a plan based upon whatever you guys are looking for. Are you trying to do software integrations? Do you want to just purchase drones for your own marketing, or to do it internally? Great. Do you want to actually build out your own processing team internally? We can help you do that. Are you trying to just hire more drone pilots? We have a network of people that we work with who can go out and do it for you. Do you just want consultations? Do you want us to teach you how to fly? Like, what is it that you're looking for? And we can essentially tailor our solution to whatever you need. But we are partnering slash partnered with a lot of different companies in this sphere, and I'm trying to really immerse myself in this sphere. So we're not selling you a product. We're just telling you about every solution that exists in the market, and then you pick and choose what you think makes sense for you. Um, so we're very it's an open conversation. It just starts with that, just contact us so we can have those talks.
Awesome, man. I think
Yeah.
it's important. Like you said, there are a lot of really great um, technologies, brands, and companies out there within the roofing industry that are, bringing some cool things to the plate. And you guys are, able to join forces. I think it's just smart, and it's going to, be another really great tool to offer commercial roofers out there, as well as, anything out there that you need to get eyes on, that's far, that's high. Definitely drone technology. It's rediscovering history as we
Yeah.
speak. It's bringing old stories to light that, oh, those were actually real civilizations. Or, it's doing some magical
So
stuff.
wild.
Just imagine what it can do for you on your roof, on your projects. And, you know again, on gigantic commercial, and that's one thing I'm always on. I work with a lot of really great roofers that swing for the fences. They've got great processes, and they get on some gigantic projects, and those can take so much time. And when talking about not just, using that data to achieve a victory, uh, with the insurance carrier to prove, yes, they do in fact owe for this damage because of XYZ, whatever those reports and those modelings can render, they're incredible. And it really paints a story and tells a story that cannot be, brushed off as hearsay or whatever. It's true. It's the source of truth.